Hey everybody, it's Tori the Grubby Pirate. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for taking the time. Well, we just left Walking Street last week, and now, you know what? Yes, we have Walking Street in Angeles, but then there's Perimeter Avenue. And that's what we're gonna do today, is take a little trip down Perimeter Avenue. It starts here on Raymond Street, and we'll basically call this the bottom of Perimeter. We're headed towards Fields, or sorry, we're headed towards Friendship, which is probably about 5 kilometers away. So I've got my walking shoes on, and we're ready to rock and roll. So like I mentioned, right now we're between Raymond and Theodora, the top of Perimeter Avenue. So there's a lot of bars along here, a lot of facilities. They're doing some renovations here at Sky Tracks. It's closed right now, but again, they're renovating it, getting ready for better times. You'll notice cabais, steamed corn, and crabs. Well, for a lot of all right, so this was Bunny Burger. For all of you people that have been here before, former home of Bunny Burger. But don't worry, Bunny Burger is not out of business. It's just moved. It's at a new location. I actually had dinner there last night, and it's better than ever. So if you're coming back to Angeles, don't worry, Bunny Burger is still alive and doing well. Again, here's another spot for lease. There's a lot of those signs around. So across the street here, we have your little shops and knickknacks. You can get hair extensions, which I should probably pop in there and grab some myself. We've got cell phone shops, salons, all kinds of things there. Here we have Ace Bar and Brown Sugar, which are open right now. It's it's about 11 a.m. right now, so nothing's really open. Perimeter Avenue, most things open here at about 1 p.m. and they only go to 10 p.m. So they close early, they open early, and they close early. Making our way along here, what used to be Club Camelot. Well, it's Club Nothing now, but it's available if you want it. There's a phone number for you. Make our way down here. Pawn shops again. Notice a lot of them. There's a great little bar. One of my favorite little things. This is Club Insomnia. This is a great spot. We got standard room rates and such, and a great little bar. Again, it's Insomnia. We have the old, it used to be called the Old Farts Club, they changed that name. Music bar. The pawn shop across the street. Natalia Hotel. Now, this stage of Perimeter Avenue, you know, the prices haven't changed that much from Walking Street because it's so close. A little bit of a, you know, a little bit less, but things are pretty much the same price. Now that we're hitting Theodora Street here and headed down, things will definitely change and the prices will improve and you get more value for your peso. So Perimeter Avenue itself is, I don't know exactly how far it is, but it's probably 5 kilometers along. Of course, we have a Jollibee. Let's make sure we get that sign in there for you. You can never go too far in the Philippines without finding your Jollibee. So now things are changing here. The bars are going to be more sparse and spread out. But we're coming up to another famous landmark here fairly soon. Next time. So speaking of another landmark here, everybody, here is Margarita Station. One of the longest establishments here in Angeles, period, on Perimeter Avenue. Its hours are now reduced. It's usually a 24-hour spot, but it's now reduced hours as well. On Saturday night, they have a fabulous Mongolian grill, right? Best Mongolian grill in town. And here we are at Jeepney Central. We've got the main gate Friendship Terminal, as well as the Angeles Hensonville Terminal. That'll get you almost pretty much anywhere in Angeles. Now we're leaving Theodora Avenue, and again, headed up to the top to Friendship and everything in between. This is what it looks like today, everybody. And today, by the way, is Friday, October 1st. So here's another major change to longtime Angeles folks. This now is Hercules Bar and Restaurant. Well, you know what? This used to be Ponytails. In a very popular spot in town, part of the Dollhouse Group. Closed down now. Angel's Bakery, guys, if you're coming here and you want some great bakery and some fantastic breakfasts, this is definitely a spot to go. Now we've just passed Angels and we're now at the ABC. All right, this is probably the premier accommodation spot on not just Perimeter Avenue, but in Angeles, period. It's pretty fancy. I'm not a huge fan of it for some reason. I don't know. Never liked it. A Thai food spot here. They have great food, but it's pretty expensive. So again, I don't really frequent that spot. Not that I'm a cheap Charlie, but I am a bit of a peso pincher. And again, we're at the beginning of the ABC Hotel. See a little construction going up on that side. If you haven't been here for a few years, they're putting up another mall and a parking lot. And that construction has been ongoing during the pandemic. ABC, front entrance. And this is what you're going to notice, not just here on Perimeter Avenue, but everywhere in the Philippines and Angeles, for rent, everything. So that's it. We just went past a good old ABC. We're now at the Brass Knob Hotel and Bar and the Kona Bar. It is open. It's closed at the moment right now, but it'll be opening up this afternoon. And going. Shot a couple games of pool there the other night. In the Brass Knob Restaurant and Hotel. Now, if you're an Italian food fan, probably one of the best spots in Angeles, if not the best, is Abbacchio. Great little Italian restaurant. Fabulous owner, great service, and a very good spot to go and dine, whether you're on your own, with a date, or with a group. Well, it's been a couple of years with this damn pandemic and lockdown. All the travel agents are shut down. Hotel America, it's seen better days. Paint is completely faded. Used to be well maintained and well painted. Very bright spot. But right now it's been closed and closed and neglected, I guess you would say, wouldn't you? Here's another bar that's been open the entire pandemic, and it's Emotions with a touch of class. It's got a great pool table if you're looking for a spot to play billiards. I highly recommend Emotions. We're now standing at the Lewis Grand Hotel, which has been closed basically the entire time. There's lots of, you name it about this place, there's lots of stories, lots of fables, lots of tales, good, bad, and ugly. But I've always thought it's quite a nice looking hotel. Oh, there goes a rat. First rat. Let's make our way down. And away we go. So just for a little point of reference, right now we are at the Petron station. So we've reached basically our first cluster of bars. Canteen, that's for rent or lease, it's not open. And we have Night Moves. Night Moves right now has been open the entire duration and have been doing a great job for everybody that's still in town. They have incredible food. If you go there, I highly recommend the fish and chips. It's fantastic. And their African curry, oh, it's good. So Night Moves, if you're in town, head there. It's a great spot. Star Bar, Deck 5 is under construction. It's been open periodically throughout the pandemic, but again, right now they're under construction, getting ready for the good times. And now we move on to Candy Bar at the end of this street. Candy Bar has been open again pretty much for the entire duration as well. It's always a good spot to go. Now everything beyond that though has been pretty much shut down. My Way Day Bar 54 has been closed. Steelman has been open. Haven't been in there, but Steelman has been open. I noticed last night when we drove by it was open. The Drill Shack, it's closed down, and now we're coming up to another landmark. Thank God we have lots of landmarks here in Angeles, so for people that have been here, you know exactly where I am. Garfield's Last Stand Bar. Garfield's has been around for a long time. The last stand, and you know what? It will be standing last for sure. So here's our next cluster. We're at the Ice Bar right now. The Ice Bar is closed. And we'll show you this little cluster of bars. People have been here. You've got the Blue Sapphire. baby dolls, Platinum Bar. Again, a little cluster. They come in clusters here on Perimeter Avenue. They're all great. Legends. Another good spot to go shoot some billiards. The Princess Bar. Now the cool thing about when you're heading down Perimeter Avenue are the side streets. Usually for the first block you'll see all these little shops. Well, you could always find hidden gems in all of these shops, like Fred's Pies across the street. Fred's Pies, awesome, awesome. Meat, veggie, and chicken pies, fantastic. Love that place. So when you're walking down Perimeter Avenue and you reach a side street, just take a look down. You never know what you're gonna see, you never know what you're gonna find. Speaking of another good surprise, there's Breto's Deli and Meat. This is a great spot to come and get your deli needs. A little bit pricey, you know, but the selection is always good. The quality is excellent. And when you add in the cost of traveling or doing anything like that, Breto's is always a good spot to come and grab what you might need. So here we are coming up onto our next little cluster, which is Hangout and Honeycombs. Both open.
Hi.
Hello everybody.
Oh, welcome to Honeycombs in the Philippines. I have seen it. It's so beautiful.
Now can you beat energy like that? Not a chance. And that's why we love Perimeter Avenue and Honeycombs.
Yeah, Honeycombs here.
See you ladies. So like I mentioned, the one thing about Perimeter Avenue, you're gonna get energy and excitement like that. You don't find that on Walking Street. Again, it's a lot friendlier. I think way better bang for your buck. And it's always a lot of fun. I've never had a disappointing time walking down Perimeter Avenue. But as for walking down Perimeter Avenue, you notice I'm doing it during the day. I wouldn't be walking down here by myself at night. Angeles and the Philippines itself are generally pretty safe, but like I mentioned, walking down here at night, you have to do your due diligence wherever you're anywhere, even here in Angeles. So not a spot I would be walking at night by myself. There's always safety in numbers. So if you are down here and you're doing a Perimeter Avenue crawl, either be in numbers or take a trike. So we just cruised by New York Avenue and now we're at the Sheila Hotel. And how long is Perimeter Avenue? Well, put it this way. I've already gone through one battery on the GoPro. I just changed it up and hopefully that's gonna get me to the end. So we are getting closer now to the end of Perimeter. Still have a little ways to go. Here we are at Iguanas. Hello, Kuya, ¿cómo está? Good. Iguanas, there's an authentic Mexican restaurant. It's available for lease as well. So you're gonna see a lot of that here. But you can see bars all closed, signs completely down. Even your karaoke spots are not doing well. And when a karaoke building is not doing well in the Philippines, you know times are tough. Chuang Chinese. Hi guys. And it's funny because I mentioned in the video before that a lot of people don't like vloggers. Well, I should correct myself there. A lot of foreigners don't like vloggers. Filipinos, they love a camera, they love a karaoke, they're always friendly. And I've never had a bad experience with my camera and a Filipino. Like I said, the only ones that have really been kind of assholes are usually expats, foreigners. But hey, like I mentioned, I don't want to be aggressive and get in everybody's face. I don't blame them. I don't like it when I see vloggers coming down and taking pictures of me either. So I do respect that. But like I mentioned, Filipino, they're never going to turn you down. They love a microphone and they love a camera. So you saw the Jollibee at the top of Perimeter. Now we've got another one at the bottom. Like I mentioned, you can't go very far in this country without seeing a Jollibee. This is it, everybody. We've got a little bit of ways to go up there still on Perimeter, but we're almost basically at the end. Right now we're at what's called Friendship Avenue, and as you can see the sign, Koreatown. There's probably more Koreans in Angeles than there are Filipinos. And that is the gateway to Korean Town. But as for me, everybody, I'm gonna head back the other way. I've taken you on a tour of good old Perimeter Avenue, because like I mentioned, you have Walking Street and then there's Perimeter Avenue. For a good time, don't underestimate it and don't miss it. This is the Grubby Pirate. Thanks again for checking out the video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you'll throw us a bone, subscribe to the channel, watch regularly. And other than that, I hope you all take care, stay safe, play hard, play fun, and we'll see you when the Philippines opens up. That's it, everybody. The Grubby Pirate, and I am out.